Tammy Gallagher here, and I'm about to create my ChiroThin turkey chili. Now, I will tell you that this is tough with one hand while I'm videotaping, and of course I don't really have anything to hold this up with. So my point in all of this is, bear with me. So I've started by just putting a pound of ground turkey in the bottom of my crock pot. So this is a crock pot meal. So this is going to comply for, I'm going to create 4 servings of this chili, and it's going to be a serving of protein as well as a serving of vegetables. And in my vegetables, I am using cauliflower. So this cauliflower is going to be in a rice consistency, and that will comply for your vegetable in your meal. So the rest of the foods are free foods. We're putting in a whole bunch of that, believe it or not, looks like crap, literally. However, it is ground mushrooms, baby bella mushrooms. And then this is 2 cans of diced tomatoes, right? 1 can of tomato sauce. Now I'm telling you, this much tomatoes in a dish means no more tomatoes that day. So if you're having this dish one day, no more tomatoes. You can overdo it on the tomatoes even though it's free, so this will be your tomato quotient for the day in 1 serving. So I also throw in, this is a red onion, of course, but it's a small red onion. Now I usually use green peppers for color, but I don't have any, so you got red peppers this time. And that's pretty much all of the ingredients. Now the spices are key, and we'll start with some oregano. So I don't really know how much I do, so you're just gonna have to watch. So this I consider, other than the chili, the oregano, you know, is kind of splattered all over the dish. You can see kind of that much. That's pretty much how much you need. And then like to use some minced garlic, and just a sprinkle throughout, kind of like this. It's enough. A little bit of cumin, it will overtake the flavor, so don't do too much of that. Now I already put the ground pepper in there because I had to grind it, and I didn't want to have to do that on this video because it'd make the videos too long. So pepper's already in there. Now we're sprinkling it with some salt. It's about right. A little bit of crushed pepper, crushed red pepper that is, and you can use that to spice it up heat-wise. And then a lot of chili powder. When I say a lot, I mean probably 1/3 of this container, which is going to be the balance of it for me. So this is pretty much it. I shouldn't say always, but almost always use stevia in my cooking because it takes some bitterness out. Now, if you're on the losing phase of ChiroThin, you're gonna use stevia just a little bit in this case. So you can see I'm just kind of a little bit of stevia. You don't wanna make this sweet, but you wanna get rid of the bitterness. That's probably all you'll need. However, if you were making this meal in your maintenance phase or in your lock-in phase, you can use about 1/2 cup of red wine, believe it or not, and that adds a fullness to the flavor of this sauce. In any regard, that's kind of your chili sauce. Now, my 2 recommended increase the volume type deal is you can add some cayenne pepper if you like it spicy, or you can increase the red pepper that you have in here, but make sure that you get enough of that chili taste. So if it doesn't taste chili enough for you, just add some more and let this stay in your crock pot for about 3 hours and your meal will be done. Hope you enjoyed this. It's one of my favorite. It ends up being a big meal portion, complies again for your protein as well as your vegetable. Enjoy.